Yeah.
Is it enough to then say that then people who believe that they can come in and change the situation should then put themselves up for election? Is that enough, or is that one way to then be able to solve some of these issues?
I've been telling Kenyans there are 289 constituencies remaining. Dagoretti South nilichukua hiyo msikuja kunisumbua huko. So, these 289 constituencies are waiting for us. And I think it's incumbent upon us to start saying who are the right people we are going to put in these 289. I keep saying there's a 5 to 10% of parliament that should come back. You know, people who have shown that they have the moral credulity to run the nation, and people who mean well, and people who are fighting for us. You Kenyans know them and you can see them. But then the rest of the lot needs to be swept out. And parliament is where the action is. I am telling Kenyans, hata ukipoteza hizi zingine, let us not get parliament wrong, and let us not get the county assemblies wrong. We can't afford to make a mistake at parliament and at county assemblies. If we get those institutions right, this nation will go in the right direction.
But Kenyans are asking the question, even in 2022, they trusted. They trusted that using the charters that they sat together with the UDA government, they trusted that those charters would be implemented. They were sold strategy. They were sold ideas and a promise that they believed in. And right now, everybody else who's coming in is as well selling a promise that they would do better. How then should Kenyans measure who to trust and who not to trust?
I've always told Kenyans, don't judge me on the mistakes of your ex. Because you'll come and say, oh, my ex was a terrible man, oh, my ex. So now you don't want to love me, you don't want to trust me because your ex was bad to you. Why are you punishing me for the mistakes of your ex? You know, assess me as me. Nimekuja nimejitetea kama Fanya Mambo. I've said nice things to you. I have taken you for dinner. I am serious about engaging you. I want to marry you. I want to have a relationship with you. I want us to have children. And then you keep telling me that your ex was bad. Your ex also lied. I was not your ex. I am me. Now take me for me. And that's what I'm telling even the people of Dagoretti South. You know your ex, even your current boyfriend is mistreating you, saying bad things, you know, they are not in touch with reality and so on and so forth. But please, I am not your current boyfriend. Mimi nakukatia fresh. You know, Mr. Right has come. So don't punish Mr. Right because Mr. Wrong was there. Just be nice to me because I'm being nice to you. Let's give me a chance to come and try. We start a new relationship. Na tukikaka usiku unanikumbusha, even my ex used to do this. No, I mean, be nice to me. Let's have an opportunity to start afresh. You know, you can be happy. Hata kama ufikisha 40 years, we know. Kenya is now 60 something. You can still be loved. Kuna maisha iko hapo mbele imetungojea.
Many people would say that maybe the president also was in the same situation. He never had an opportunity to be president before and says, okay, well, the same thing that you're putting him, saying that don't treat me like that, is the same way that folks are saying, well, you know, give him a chance.
I am happy that people have stopped asking whether I stand a chance. I don't know whether you realize now, nowadays everywhere I go on stations, they're not asking me that you don't, they're asking me. Now because we have decided we are going to trust you, give us an assurance that you will do the right thing. And that's why I'm here to tell Kenyans, I think we need to make a covenant. And I need to tell you one thing. From where I am sitting as Fanya Mambo Kinuthia, do you know that we don't even need a brand new agenda for this country? If we say resist, the agenda is to resist. Resist the temptation to import 500,000 metric tons of rice. That alone saves 100,000 jobs in Mwea. Resist the temptation to import sugar. That alone saves 400,000 jobs in the Western Belt. Resist the temptation to sell our oil from Turkana and just mine it here. That again creates so many jobs. There was people who had come here, they wanted to make Turkana a casino city. These are things you may not know. Wali sumbuliwa, my friend. They gave up on that idea. There are people who came here, they wanted to have an ammonia generating plant to do fertilizer. Those guys are in Angola. No, they are in Zambia, sorry. They're in Zambia now. There are people who came here, they wanted to come with a Formula 1 truck. They are doing it in Rwanda.
Not this one for
Macha here?
There are people who came here, yeah, and they wanted to set up cement. You know Dangote history.
Yep.
That thing is in Rwanda. if we just resist the temptation to make life difficult for people without even doing something new, watu watakuwa naona haya kampuni ya simiti imekuja, I don't know, there's a Formula 1 track. There are so many people. There are people who came here and I have met and they were so mad, who wanted to come up with a garbage recycling plant to, a garbage plant for the generation of electricity. They were asked for tons of money. It ended up not happening. But they would have been selling our garbage today, selling and earning from garbage. But guess what? People were too greedy. They did not allow them to flourish. So just by resisting the temptation to make the lives of Kenyans difficult, imagine you can run this nation.
Yep.
Anything you see happening in Rwanda started here. I was in the UK the other day. I was taken to a go down. I was shown over 2,000 wheelchairs, walking aids and crutches. I took that videos on my TikTok. So they first took me to a small garage and then they took me to the warehouse. The warehouse I was not allowed to film, but the small garage they showed me. After every so long, people who die in the UK or people who recover and so on, those wheelchairs are put together somewhere. Kenyans put them together, put in a container. They wanted to come and donate to Kenyans who need wheelchairs here. They were so frustrated at the port, they paid $1 million in taxation. Remember, they are coming to help.
Yeah.
By the time those things were getting to the needy, it had become so expensive for them. So what are Kenyans doing in the UK? They are collecting that stuff, they are filling it in containers, they are sending it to Rwanda. Through our port. Yes, the Rwandese are receiving them, they are doing an itemized list, and then they are going and putting them. The ministry that is in charge of all those people who have disabilities and everything, I think it's a department under the Ministry of Social Services in Rwanda. They are giving those wheelchairs to all the needy. Here, an old man is walking with 2 mikwajos. I got walking aids in the UK that I wanted to bring here. Those people were crying tears. They were telling me, Fanya Mambo, we can't get these things to your country. So what we do is we collect them to go to Rwanda. Because if they don't go to Rwanda and the warehouse is full, they are crushed. And so a sick person here anabebwa na wheelbarrow kama gunia akipelekwa hospitali. Yet those wheelchairs would have helped. But because KRA and all these people are so keen on making money, those things never come here. They end up in Rwanda. So if we resist the temptation to make the lives of our people incredibly hard, I want you to go to my TikTok. Those videos are there. I felt so bad. I could see them. I took photos of myself with those walking aids and everything. And I remember at hapa Dagoretti South, I know one man anendanga na mikwaju mbili na watu wa Dagoretti South wanamjua. That guy should have had a capushing walking aid. And they are there. And the Britons are ready to give us those things for free. A whole container load. I was even telling them, simunikubalishe basi tu nikuje nazo, nipatie Rotary Club or any other charitable trust, and then we come up with a way to ensure that they are not being sold, they are only being given to the needy Kenyans. My friend, you will write proposals for 3 years from here to the I don't know where. So that is the problem, that this country could progress. But we have sadists, literally sadists, who would prefer that a person continues to be pushed on a wheelchair. I know a lady who brought them, and they ended up in Nyeri, but she paid $1 million shillings for bringing wheelchairs. Akasema next time, never. So anaulizanga Rwanda, are you ready? There's a consignment coming. Those ones receive. Even now, Burundi is being given. And they go through where? Here. And our sick people are on what? Wheelbarrows. But simulichagua wheelbarrow.